So you want to go ahead and increase the amount of story views you're getting. Well, you're in luck, because on this video, I'm going to give you guys some of my top tips to go ahead and instantly start increasing the amount of story views that you're getting so you can send more traffic places, get a more engaged audience, and build a more loyal following. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the video. If you're new here, you don't know who I am, my name's Anthony. I actually run a 1 million follower network on Instagram, and I also run an Instagram marketing agency. I make videos like this to help you guys take your accounts from basically nothing into crafting them into actual credible pieces of Instagram art. Show you guys how to grow, how to monetize, and anything else in between. So if you're trying to learn any of this Instagram stuff, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below so you get updated each and every single day that I post a video helping you to grow your Instagram account. With that said, let's get into exactly how you can start increasing those story views. So first off, if you're not posting any stories at all, the first step is to actually start posting stories. Now, a lot of people are posting stories, but they're not posting consistently. One of the easiest ways to go ahead and get more views, and this is just kind of grunt work, but it's to actually post a story each and every single day. As you post more stories each and every single day, you will see a natural increase in the amount of story views you get. This is simply due to people seeing that you're uploading stories. Instagram starts to recognize that you're uploading a lot of stories, and as your stories get more view time and more people watch them, Instagram is naturally going to go ahead and push them to more people. Ultimately, if you can post 2 to 3 stories per day, you're going to see very organically and very naturally your Instagram story views increase. Now, that is obvious, but if you're not doing it, that's the first step. Now, one of the best ways to get a ton more views, and this is probably one of my favorites, and I didn't really want to put this one last because I'm so excited about this and it's been working so well for me and my clients' accounts, is to actually just go ahead and use polls on the Instagram story. I know it's simple stuff, but polls get people so much more engaged and they get people looking forward to your content. A lot of people don't use polls the right way. They'll use polls for stupid things, or they won't use polls at all. But when you actually use polls in order to get answers from your audience, they not only help you create better content, but also lets them feel like they have a say in your page and they're actually part of a community, and then they can see what the other community decides too, between the yes or no or whatever options you put for the polls. You just get a lot more engagement and people start to look forward to stuff. People start to look forward to participating in this stuff, and Instagram also takes into account when people actually participate in the polls. So if you get a lot of people participating because you're making polls that are within your niche, Instagram's going to see that and it's going to push that story to more people because it's going to see more relevant to more people. So by using polls is one of the best ways to go ahead and get more Instagram story views because it increases the engagement on your stories. Now, another thing that you can do is to actually go ahead and use hashtags on your stories. If you type in any hashtag right now, when you go to that hashtag, before you get to the actual post of timeline posts, you will have story posts, and you can click them and you can go through users' stories on those hashtags. Now, a lot of people only think you can put one hashtag, right? If you go and you click the stickers on the Instagram story, there's only one hashtag you can type out. But if you actually go to just make normal text, you can actually type out a ton of hashtags. You could type out 10, 15, 20 hashtags. You know, just hashtag it, write whatever your hashtag is, and you just space bar it and then on to the next, and you make literally a complete list. You can even copy and paste the list in, and then what you can do is you can go ahead and you can take your fingers right on that text and you can start pinching it and minimizing it, and basically minimize it into nothing, right? And then you can go ahead and put that in, you know, hide it somewhere on the photo. And now what you have done is, instead of having just one hashtag on your picture, if you load up 15 to 20 hashtags on that picture, you're going to get a ton more eyeballs, a ton more engagement, and a ton of new people seeing your stuff, which is probably going to equate to new followers. Throw some polls into that, and now you have really engaging stuff that new people are going to see. They're going to engage with it, then they're going to come back to your profile, and as long as your profile is looking right, people are going to go ahead and start following you. Now, another thing that like barely anybody uses on Instagram stories is locations. It is so easy to pick up new people and get more views and get more engagement on your stories through locations because so little people actually use them. I would go ahead and be locating big cities with a lot of traffic, locations that go ahead and get a lot of searches per day on Instagram, so you can start actually ranking for the locations because you can rank your story under that location. If you keep doing that and you keep tagging or tagging a location of a different city or different high traffic area each time that is still within your niche, you're going to see over time a lot more story views. When you compound that, the locations with the hashtags, with the polls, with the daily 2 to 3 story posts, that's when your Instagram story views really just start to just pump hard. That's when it starts to get, you know, you went from 200 story views per post to now you're getting 500, 600, 700, and it snowballs and compounds as you keep growing your page. So make sure you have that consistency and you just keep up with it, and over time you will blow by your competitors, because when your competitors are starting to get lazy, when your competitors start to lay off the pedal, your foot will be all the way down the pedal and you will go ahead and you will pass right by them. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video on how to go ahead and increase your story views. If you did, make sure you go ahead and smash that like button. Make sure you leave a comment below. Are there any tips that I missed? Are there any things that you use that have really helped you to get more story views? Make sure you go ahead and help everybody out in the comments and leave that below. With all that said, guys, hope you took some massive value out of this video. If you guys want a free advanced Instagram training that goes over exactly how to grow, exactly how to monetize, exactly what big influencers don't want you to tell you because they don't want you to catch up to them, then make sure you go ahead and take that training. Also, if you guys want to join my Facebook group where I go ahead and review your accounts, do some live streams, and do some written stuff, make sure you go ahead and join the Facebook group. That will also be linked in the description. With all that said, guys, keep grinding, keep hustling, and I'll see you all on the next one.